¡Eh! ¿Qué miras?
So Tekken 1 was a major success for Namco, becoming the first PlayStation game to sell 1 million units. And Namco struck while the iron was hot with a follow-up, Tekken 2. Releasing in the arcades on August 3rd of 1995, releasing on the PlayStation in March of 96 in Japan, August of 96 in North America, and October of 96 in Europe, Tekken 2 was a vast improvement over what Tekken 1 already did great, adding more characters, game modes, and quality of life changes. So let's talk about Tekken 2. So after Kazuya beat Heihachi and tossed him off a cliff at the end of Tekken 1, Kazuya took over the Mishima Zaibatsu. However, the business has been corrupted, taking place in illegal acts. It's even gotten to the point Kazuya is hiring assassins to kill critics and people after him, and smuggling exotic animals for experimentation. All this happened because Kazuya completely gave in to the devil gene. While this is happening, animal rights activist Jun Kazama is pursuing Kazuya for the animal smuggling, and Heihachi somehow survived his fall and is going after Kazuya to regain control of the Zaibatsu. Kazuya decides to get rid of Heihachi and other rivals by hosting the King of Iron Fist Tournament 2 with another large cash prize. All characters from Tekken 1 return: Michelle, Law, King, Nina, Yoshimitsu, Paul, Kazuya, Jack, Kunimitsu, Ganryu, Prototype Jack, Kuma, Heihachi, Wang, Anna, Armor King, and Lee. However, along with those, we get a couple of new characters entering the fray. Jun Kazama, an animal rights activist after Kazuya, Lei Bulong, a Hong Kong police officer who is hunting for Kazuya to interrogate and arrest him for his mafia schemes, Pekto San, a Taekwondo fighter challenging martial law due to blackmail, Bruce Irvin, a Muay Thai kickboxer who becomes a bodyguard for Kazuya despite suffering amnesia, Alex and Roger, a genetically modified dinosaur and kangaroo put into the tournament to test their strength, and lastly Angel, an entity bound to Kazuya's good side. So this time you go through 10 stages. You face 7 rounds of random opponents, a sub-boss in stage 8, Kazuya on stage 9, and finally take down Kazuya's devil form in stage 10, and watch an ending for the character you had win. So Tekken 2 is really no different from Tekken 1, but there are a lot of new additions to Tekken 2 that make it a more fulfilling experience to Tekken 1. The control for 1 is a lot more refined. It feels really good moving in this compared to Tekken 1. Also, something I forgot to mention in that review was the weirdest thing about the original. Moon physics on jumping. Seriously, what? Anyway, Tekken 2 still has moon physics, but there are a lot more moves for characters such as back grabs, which allow you to grab an opponent from behind to do loads of damage, sometimes even half life. But the coolest thing Tekken 2 introduced is all the game modes it has to offer. Survival mode has you doing a 1-round fight and seeing how many fighters you can beat with your health regenerating a bit from stage to stage. Team battle allows players to pick up to 8 different fighters and outlasting the other team with a bit of health regenerating each fight. Time attack is like arcade, except you complete as quickly as you can. And lastly, a practice mode which allows you to learn character moves and learn playing the character in general. All these new additions make Tekken 2 absolutely better than Tekken 1 in terms of gameplay. Hell, not just gameplay, the graphics and music even got a facelift. Now we all know Tekken 1 didn't look that good, but Tekken 2 was such a vast improvement. Seriously, these games are only a year apart. Tekken 2's models are still blocky, but look at Kuma from Tekken 1 to 2. This is a vast improvement. The character select is so clean, the endings are downright beautiful for the time. Seriously, Namco really put a lot of energy into making Tekken 2 look fantastic, and it shows. And it's not just the graphics that got a facelift. This soundtrack, guys. Oh my god. This is seriously one of the cleanest soundtracks I've ever listened to. There are some songs in here that amp you up, leave you uneasy, or calm you down, and all songs in here are fantastic. Granted, nearly all songs from Tekken 1 did get recycled with the exception of Venezia. However, the original tracks are seriously some of the best, and once again, you have the options of the arcade and console versions, and just like Tekken 1, both versions have some great songs on there. First off, let me just say that the character select theme, the arcade version at least, is my favorite character select theme in the entire franchise. Other songs from these soundtracks are absolutely memorable. My favorites from both would have to be the arcade versions of Lay's theme, Heihachi's theme, and Michelle's theme. But the console version, there are so many incredible themes. June's theme, Nina's theme, Paul's theme, King's theme, and of course, Devil's theme. Honestly, Tekken 2 completely blows Tekken 1 out of the water in terms of the soundtrack. And the craziest thing, Tekken 2 isn't even in my top 3 soundtracks in the series. But we'll get to that in the next couple of reviews. Even other aspects of the sound are better. Characters that recycled sound files got their own voices. Well, some. Anna, Armor King, Kuma, and Prototype Jack got sound files reused. But Heihachi, Lee, Ganryu, and Kunimitsu got sound files of their own, which is really good, because hearing Jack's voice on 4 characters was really weird. Tekken 2 took everything Tekken 1 did right and just improved it, and there's even some neat little Easter eggs and features a lot of people didn't know. Such as holding select during the versus screen of each map gives big head mode, and if you keep doing this, it takes up the whole screen towards the end. Another is that after unlocking all characters, if you hold select and up, pick your character and keep holding it until the round starts, you activate Sky Mode, which makes launchers go really high and is essentially a juggling mayhem. Okay, one more little Easter egg, and this one's just purely cosmetic. Unlock all characters, and on the character select, hold L2 and L1, select your character, continue to hold it until the match starts, then your character will be a wireframe. These cute little Easter eggs really add to the charm of Tekken 2. If you want to have a great time with a fighting game on the PlayStation, you can't go wrong with Tekken 2. It's a load of fun to play with friends and family. I highly recommend it to those wanting one of the best Tekken titles out there. And you want to know the crazy thing? This isn't even the most sold or considered the best PS1 Tekken. But we'll discuss that next time. Anyway, I'm Payday, thanks for checking out this review, and I'll see you next time.